have like top fives, but those top fives rotate at any given time. I love all of my characters equally. There are some that I've obviously gotten to know a little more intimately, but they've all served a very particular purpose in my life at various times. So I don't really have like a specific one, but I do love a lot of them. So at any given moment, it might be somebody else. At this very juncture, I'm going to say Mikasa Ackerman because she's right there. So that's easy. Yeah, you? Nope.
I can't. It's like picking a favorite baby, and you don't want to pick your favorite baby, and you don't want your mom to pick their favorite baby because it might not be you. It's definitely me.
Definitely. All three of us. Definitely. It's not me. It's you.
But
my mom's favorite.
Oh, thanks.
Jamie's mom.
But it's like, it's hard to pick just one, like Trina was saying. There's so many, and anime is one of those areas of entertainment where you can actually be a woman and be strong and fierce. So again, I'm gonna have a few tops, but they're gonna change probably by the hour. So if you come to my table and see me later, they might change. Yona in Yona of the Dawn is one of my favorites. She's real strong. Stocking is one of my favorites. She's probably the closest to my personality, believe it or not. Right. Michiko and Hanshin is also one of my favorites. Mira Jane and Fairy Tail is another one, and of course I love Bulma because I get to yell at Chris Sabat all the time. What about you?
Okay, so I've decided, because I'm the same way, it's always like, well, which 10?
We're bad at deciding.
I'm going to pick my favorites today. So my video game favorite is Ellie. And then my Borderlands 2. And my anime favorite today is Dark-Haired Woman from Death Parade.
Have you guys noticed we're in a new show called, it's got a really long name, but we're just going to call it Netoge for now because it's got a really long... Yay! There's the woo! Yeah, that was the woo in a wave! So the director was telling me a really cute story about Trina. He said that, like, because her character's kind of panicky, and so every time before she says her line, she goes... and then says the line, and it may not make you giggle, but it made him giggle. He's like, oh, it's so cute!
She has like this, the character has a super nervous energy, like crazy nervous energy. And I have since calmed down since starting at Funimation. And so now to like get back up to that crazy nervous energy, I'll drink like 4 Red Bulls and go into the booth and just be like,
And he's like, don't bang on anything.
It's a lot. You're really cute in that show. It's really cute. It's such a weird show. I like that she's hopelessly in love with this guy, and Rusian. She's hopelessly in love with this guy, and like she'll just like sidle.
And Austin Tyndall tells her that he's killed someone, and she laughs in his face. And I really related to that because I totally laugh at Austin. But that one, and then Lost Rider, Amanda Burner, Lost Rider, if you've seen that, it's the best one no one's seen. Oh, we have some nodding over there. So it's a good show, isn't it? Real pretty. So that one, because she takes care of her younger brother, which I did, and it's that old chestnut. That's okay. I think I'd like to relate the most to Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan. Don't. Why? It's probably for the best. Why? I just, Oh, no, not like the whole aggression thing, like where you kill everybody, like not like that. No, I like her a lot because she's not just, the great thing about, one of my favorite things about Attack on Titan, if I may get on my soapbox, is that it's not as gender rolly as anime used to be. Yeah. So back in the day, when I first started, a girl could be a lead and she could be strong and she could be tough, but she also had to be fairly clothed. Right.
Similarly, Josh's character Armin can be a boy and he can be smart and physically less capable and emotional and cry like all the time. And I think that's the most relatable character the most relatable show and characters that I've experienced because they're real, because they're not like somebody else's idea of what a woman should be or what a man should be. There's even a sexually ambiguous character that we don't know if it is a boy or a girl, and that's cool. And it's never like addressed like, hey guys, just so you know, we're very modern and we know what we're doing. Yay, gender roles. It's just like, there it is. Deal with it. We're moving on. And I like that. So, yeah.
Out of all the characters that you've voiced before, which one has been the most fun to voice?
Gosh, you guys, your choices.
Ellie from Borderlands 2, a recent one I did that I can't talk about, and Penny from Penny and Stocking.
That's cute.
Yeah, Stocking definitely is in my top 3 because I also would go in with props, so I would record with a cupcake. Oh yeah, any excuse to eat a cupcake while I'm in the booth, like oh god, yes. I get really smacky. I'm sure the engineers hate me for it, but I'm like, it's a prop.
Right. I like to say that I had 3 abortions during that show.
She didn't.
But if I did, it's my damn choice, okay?
But yeah, I'd say definitely Stocking was probably fun. I also liked the fact that everybody was so concerned about the fact that I had to curse because they don't all know me as well as so they were like, I'm so sorry you had to say all those 4-letter words. And I'm like, I know, right? I'm in the world. And meanwhile in the car, I'm like, bleep, 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 bleep.
So I knew, and I wrote it for Monica, so I jazzed it up, like the language for her, and then it's all like, well, you wrote all that stuff for Monica, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did, because that's how she talks, y'all. And then, we're from Texas. And then there was, what was it? Oh, when we got tattoos. Monica was getting a tattoo. She already had one. And she was like, hey, you want to go get a tattoo with me? I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to get one on my finger. It's this laugh. And so we went together to get the tattoos or whatever. And then everybody's like, oh, Jamie's such a bad influence on Monica.
I have them all so snowed.
I should use more of this power I didn't know I had.
You really should.
What about you, Trina?
Fun?
What's been the most fun?
Thank you. The most fun character that I've ever voiced would probably have to be from Soul Eater. Mizune. She says one word. That's it. That's all I say. The whole series. It's just chi over and over and over and over. There is like one scene where I fight another witch, but that's mostly it. Oh my god, no. My favorite, the most fun was a sloth named Marianne in Soul Eater 2. She was a sloth, and she was a sloth
too. How many are there in there?
No. You have not just been a sloth. You were the. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so. That is the only. Like, you have no idea how badly I wanted to be that freaking sloth.
Oh, I'm so.
No. It's great. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got the role. Blah, blah, blah. But I went in and I was like, listen, Zach. I've never asked you for a role. I've never been like anything but cool, but I want to be this sloth. And he was like, well, I already can. I was like, you give it to Monica? I know you're going to. I want to be this sloth. I've known you since college. We rode the bus together. I have pictures of you with a bro dude, like a bro flippy, which is the bro dude. Yeah, thank you. With like the flippy and the gel, and I was like, I will pull those out. I want to be this sloth.
You never pulled them out, why? Because that's mean.
But I wanted to threaten. Anyway, so you got to be the sloth, which is great, and I'm very happy.
But you got your own sloth?
I got my own sloth later.
Good.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. You need a sloth.
No, I was sloth. It was awesome. They recorded it in the outtakes, like they didn't tell me what it was going to be, who I was going to be. They were like, oh, you're just coming in for a day, da, da, da. So I went in for the day, and I was like, oh, who am I playing? And Zach wasn't there, so Chris George was like, oh, just watch. He wants me to record while you watch. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I was watching, and I was like, oh, is that night? He's like, no, that's not you. And I was like, am I a mother baby sloth? I totally cried.
Yeah,
there's like me recorded, like sobbing, like, I am a sloth. You remember that I wanted to be the sloth. You remember? It's horrible. And then I didn't find out until like last week that it's in the outtakes.
Oh, cool.
Kind of. I don't know. It's somewhere on some DVD or Blu-ray or something. I don't know. Anyways, sloth.